So for my next slide, I'll talk about geothermal earth tubes. The earth tubes, the 3 earth tubes as seen in the picture, can draw some 50,000 liters of air into the building with every second. So that is a maximized way of passive ventilation. Bringing fresh air into the building through these tubes is economically efficient and can give a stunning hardscape feature. So it is money saving, and also is good looking. As I said, it can give a stunning hardscape feature. It has been found that the earth duct is an efficient adaptation measure. So it adapts to the surrounding for the building to get maximum gain from these conditions. Next is passive ventilation. As you can see in the diagram, I highlighted the passive ventilation in the building. So waste air is extracted over the balcony edge using the natural stag effect of the atrium, thus negating the need for large space hungry extract rises within the cores. So this is why for the atrium, before being expelled at the highest point of the roof. So the air passes through a heat exchanger that recycles the heat to warm the incoming air into the offices below. For the next slide, I'll talk about the function of the facade and space. The atrium combined with the double skin facade allows the building to utilize a low pressure ventilation system, significantly reducing the extent of mechanical ductwork. Rises as the atrium functions as a large air pendulum to extract the air from the building. That's the function of the atrium, as it acts as a way to extract air from the building. Next I will talk about the lighting. So first of all, I would like to carry on about the atrium. It also gives a lighting effect for saving costs for the building. So color changing lights. It's color changing lights with daylight sensors sense a measure of natural light triggering fixtures to only emit as such light is necessary in the building, increasing energy savings and sustainability. Light reflected by the exposed white painted concrete covered floors, reducing required artificial lighting from 550 to 300 lux. So even the color of the building, as I said, the white painted concrete covered floors. So as the white reflects the light to give maximum sustainability for the building. Next, about the atrium. There is a large opening at the top of the atrium, so it gives maximum sunlight to the interior spaces of the building. It also is an example of passive solar building design. So this comes in play when the building orientation is angled at a specific angle. The sun emits the sunlight at an angle where the building benefits a lot from the atrium. So for my next slide is acoustic ventilation. So the facade also plays a part in acoustic ventilation for acoustic sustainability for this building. The double skin facade provides a good acoustic properties in urban environments, as well as adding an aesthetical factor to the building. It acts as a soundproofing device from the outside urban setting, thus increasing acoustic comfort inside the building. So next I'll talk about renewable energy and sustainable building. A pioneer pure plant oil-fed combined heat and power systems is used to generate a low carbon sourcing of electricity. So it uses a pure plant oil to power the building, with a waste of heat used to heat the building or to provide cooling using the absorption chillers. So as I said, that is one of the points why I chose this building, because it uses innovative ways to make the building more sustainable. They use rapeseed oil grown on the corporation's own farmland. It will be used to run the engine, making it a true closed loop system. It supplies the complex using a tri-generated approach that can export excess energy back to the grid. So it gives energy back to the grid. Excess heat into NOMA, which the waste heat being sent through an absorption chiller, which is then used to cool the building and its IT systems. Okay, for my next slide, the building has also been designed to have very low water consumption through the use of rainwater harvesting, greywater reuse, and low water consumption fittings. So they maximize the climate as well. As you know, Manchester has a lot of rainfall through the year, so they use that to benefit the building, as I said. So for my next slide, why I chose this building, another reason is community involvement. Okay, they want sustainability from the users of the building also, creating a green travel plan that has reduced single occupants car journeys by 10% and significantly increasing cycling and walking to the site. A program of personal carbon usage package usage tracking has been piloted to place sustainability at the core of its colleagues' behavior to ensure the building is used as it has been designed. So the users of this building is ensured to be aware of the sustainable part of this building. As I said, even the travel plans and behavior of the users of this building is informed of their roles in making the building more sustainable. So next I would like to talk about the awards received by this building. So as I said earlier in my presentation, this building received the BREEAM award, BREEAM, Building Research Establishment Environment Assessment Methodology. Okay, it is the highest scoring BREEAM outstanding building in the country, in the UK, and sets a new national benchmark in sustainable design within the commercial sector. As I said, it's not easy to get this award, as you can see in my next slide. For my next slide, you can see the criteria needed to fulfill the requirements to achieve this award. As you can see, the outstanding award as this building achieved, it's not easy, from responsible sourcing, water consumption, visual comfort, water equality. It takes in all of the outcomes of the building. So for my next slide, you can see multiple awards that also the building achieved from the sustainability aspect. It is an internationally seen as a sustainable building, not only awards in Europe but also awards in all over the world. So for my next slide, for my suggestion, the double skin facade can reduce cooling load. However, there is a limit to its effectiveness due to the rising outdoor temperatures and higher solar gains. Increasing mechanical ventilation further within the double skin cavity to remove heat gains is not an effective adaptation measure. So I would like them to think about a more sustainable way of for the facade, maybe adding some other additional way of passive thermal comfort. So how this building might be applied to other buildings. Okay, what's special about this building? Earth ducts would be suitable for new building development with mechanical ventilation plant design. It is mainly sustainable for new buildings. However, it can be suitable for refurbished project where earth ducts can be accommodated in public realm. So that is one of the ways this building might be applied to other buildings. The earth ducts. The second one is the double skin facade would be suitable for new building development. Okay, the double skin facade is very adaptable to any building. Can work well as if right shading is incorporated and ventilation system to remove solar gains out of the cavity is incorporated. So double skin facade, there are conditions where it is most effective. Okay, so for my conclusion, as I said, this building took into account every aspect of the building to maximize this sustainability. Okay, from the way the building is constructed, as I said, the material source, the workforce, the community involvement, to the long-term effects of the building as they research the climate change in 20 and 30 years to come, how it would affect the building. So sustainability should be a future-proof design. It doesn't have to be high-tech materials and technology that is emphasized in this building. The building orientation can also give a good result in sustainability. For example, the double skin facade on this building has a multifunctional feature, so that double skin facade should be incorporated into more buildings as it improves thermal comfort of the building, acoustical benefits, and also ventilation for the building. Features like this should be incorporated into other building designs. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much.